Hi guys, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. We are at the Belfry again. We're on the Brabazon course today on the 17th hole, and we're talking about alignment, and we're talking about why aiming correctly isn't always the best thing for you out on the golf course, and why maybe taking advice from your playing partners is going to be more destructive than helpful to your game. So we know that golfers often struggle with alignment. They have a tendency, it's going to be different for every golfer, it's going to be a tendency to either align yourself right of target or maybe align yourself left of target. For me, I tend to align myself left of target as tendency, and it's something I tend to work on during practice. The most common alignment that we see is when golfers tend to aim their bodies a little bit right of their intended target, so whether that's the green or the fairway or whatever it may be. So if I was trying to hit this golf ball straight down this fairway, the most common alignment fault we see is something along these lines, where, as you can see, my body's aimed to the right of target. Now, out on the golf course, it's very, very common for golfers to have this alignment, and their playing partners and the people they're playing with, their friends, whatever it may be, will say to them things like, did you know that your alignment was very much out to the right there? You're aiming right to the fairway. On the next hole, they try to correct the alignment and aim a little bit more straight. Now, this would seem like good advice. Aiming right, that doesn't seem quite right. Aim straight, that's much better. Very, very often, those golfers that aim right will aim right for a reason, based on their swing tendencies. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a bit of a balance. So what do we mean by that? Well, we know that relative to where we are setting our body, so let's say I set my body in this position here, we know that the majority of golfers who struggle with sort of golf swing faults, if you like, have a tendency to swing the club to the left of where they're aiming. So the golf club worked across their body more to the left. So if I have this golf club, which is representing my swing path, so this golf club represents where my golf club is travelling at the point of contact. So let's say I'm here. So as you can see, the golf club is aimed, or if you were to put a line on that golf club, it's aiming left of the target. That's pretty good alignment for this fairway, but you can see that my golf club is travelling to the left. So what that golfer often does is, to get that golf club to travel more at the target, they aim themselves more out to the right. So you can see here that I'm aiming my body to the right, but because I'm swinging across my body, my golf club is actually swinging somewhere down that fairway. So very often what the golfer's trying to do, maybe subconsciously, it's not a conscious effort to do this, but they are trying to put a fault and a fault together to sort of neutralise it. So if I swing left, aiming right as the fault will sort of neutralise that. So in sort of a way, aiming right is beneficial to that golfer. If that golfer suddenly stands on the next hole and aims much straighter, they're going to find that they swing way left of target, and probably going to find that that ball finishes even further right of target. So in certain situations, aligning yourself right of target can be beneficial out on the golf course. Alignment and swing path is definitely something that we need to address. The point of this video is that if I'm aiming to the right and I'm swinging to the left, which is what we tend to see, we would like that alignment to be much better. We would like to see golfers align themselves much more to the target. However, if we do this, we are also going to have to address the issue of the club path through impact. We cannot just fix the alignment. That isn't going to make any difference to that golfer. It's not going to get them to hit the ball better or straighter. If we have two faults which are in there sort of balance each other out, we can't just address one of them. What we have to do is get that golfer to understand that, yes, I need to align myself better, more parallel to my ball to target line, but that has to be coupled with a delivery position which is more in sync with the body aim, as opposed to one which is more out here. Ultimately, we're trying to get the golf club to move on a better path relative to the target line. That's really important, okay? So if you do feel that you're the kind of golfer that aims out to the right, maybe have a look about why this is. Maybe it's a swing tendency. So maybe you're the kind of golfer who started to swing left, and because you've swung left, you've gradually over time aimed yourself right to try and neutralise that. This is very common, okay? What we've got to get golfers to do is understand their golf swings a little bit better, not just simply look at alignment and go, alignment's wrong, I need to fix that. It has knock-on effects in the rest of the game. If you fix that alignment, the path is going to be excessively to the left. So this is what I want you to do. And this is probably done in practice. I'm obviously on the golf course here, but this is done in practice. Get yourself a target line. You can see I've got a target line there. If you obviously use a golf club alignment stick, something along those lines, and ensure that you are aligned parallel to that. Now, when we say aligned, most golfers look at the feet. The feet are important. The upper body is possibly more important. So make sure the shoulders, the forearms, the hips, the knees, and the toes are all parallel to that target line. That's my alignment good. What I need to do now is ensure that the golf club is approaching from more feeling like it's coming from the inside. We know that the golfers that tend to aim right approach more from the outside. So I want you to think about that golf ball split into quarters. Okay, so I've got 2 outside quarters and 2 inside quarters. In practice, I want you to feel you're hitting the inside back quarter of the golf ball. If you make the golf swing where you feel like the club moves over the top, your golf club will approach the outside back quarter. I want you to feel like the golf club is approaching the inside back quarter. That's going to give you some better feels for the delivery of the golf club when that alignment is much, much better. Okay, let's have a go. I'm going to set myself up here. I've only got a 5 iron, probably not the club I'd hit of this tee, but just to demonstrate this will hopefully be okay. So I'm going to get myself aligned up that fairway. Okay, good alignment, shoulders parallel with the hips. From good alignment, I can make a good swing and hopefully find that fairway. Okay, pretty good. So, alignment is important. Alignment is something that we see golfers struggle with, but understanding why we aim where we do is also as important as just changing the alignment. If you change the alignment, you probably need to make some swing changes as well as that to sort of fall into place, and then you'll hit some better shots. Just simply listening to your playing partners and aiming at the target is not necessarily the best thing for you out on the golf course. Sometimes what we do on the golf course is adjust to some swing faults, and actually that's probably the best way to play on the course. But during practice, set yourself up much better, check your alignment, get parallel to your target line, and then work on the swing to go coincide with that, and then you'll hit some much, much better golf shots. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully it gives you a bit more of insight about why people do tend to aim where they do. And it might leave you in a better place next time you're on the course and people are giving you advice to maybe take that with a pinch of salt and maybe just continue with what you're doing with the better understanding that you have of why things happen. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, post those in the box down below. I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can. And if you haven't done it, then please also click the subscribe button, which is sort of down there somewhere. The videos are free, subscription is free, so it's well worth doing it. You'll just get a notification when a new video gets uploaded. So it means you won't miss any new content going up each week. And hopefully it can help you play some better golf and enjoy your golf a little bit more when you get out there on the golf course. So as I say, thanks again for watching, and we will see you again next time.